What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and if it is your first time touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. And today is definitely a sneaker day because we're gonna talk February releases, All-Star Weekend releases, Valentine's Day releases. February is absolutely stacked to the brim with new releases. It's got some crazy heat coming, so I want to get into all of that. But first and foremost, I do want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers and the love that you guys have been showing on the past couple vids. If you didn't already know, we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers in 100 days. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that subscribe button. The first round of sneakers we're going to get into has definitely been a popular subject on YouTube the past couple of weeks, and that is All-Star Weekend 2020 from Nike and Jordan brand. So let's look at these shoes. First up, we have the Fire Red Unite Air Jordan 3, or the Red Cement 3, whatever you want to call it, whatever name you want to give this shoe. I think that it's really dope, and hopefully I will have an unboxing for these coming to you soon. When I first started looking into these shoes, it looked like it was going to be a men's only release, and that absolutely crushed me. But it turns out that it will come in a family size run, so I suggest that you guys don't sleep on these. Of course, the pairs that say Nike Shy on the back will be more limited and probably a men's only release, but I don't really care about the Shy because I'm not from Chi-Town, so I will be picking these up, and I suggest that you do too. This is not a pair that you want to sleep on. Down the line, I know the all red shoe is not crazy popular right now, but down the line, these will definitely be the shoe that everyone slept on. The next shoe that we're gonna get into is the Air Jordan 1 High NC to Shy. Now this will go up to a men's size 15, so even though it is a women's release, expect for the men to try and get in on it as well, especially because this shoe does have some hype behind it. This shoe is picking up steam. People are really getting excited about it. I've looked at a lot of photos of this shoe. I've looked at a lot of on-foot photos for this shoe, and I've tried to convince myself to like it, but that's not something that I want to do. I really consider myself more of a sneaker curator. Like, I'm putting together something that I can be proud of and not something that I just want to show off. That being said, I am gonna pass on this shoe. I don't think it's ugly. I don't think it's trash. I think that if you cop it, you'll definitely be straight. It's a good looking shoe. It's just not for me. There's something about it that I'm just not really feeling. So let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have the Why Not 0.3 in the colorway LA Born. I like this shoe, and if I was a ball player, I would definitely cop. I like that it's bright. I think that they place the colors really well. Like, it's all over the place, but it still has like nice color blocking, if that makes sense. Like, they did a really good job with the placement of the colors, because we all know even if you have a lot of colors on a shoe and you place them well, it could look good, and you could have a lot of colors on a shoe, you place them bad, and the shoe looks trash. So I think that they did a good job with this one, and if you are a baller, this wouldn't be a bad shoe to cop. The last of the All-Star Weekend 2020 roundup is this Air Jordan 34. I'm not a fan of the silhouette, but the iridescent colors, it seems like a theme that Air Jordan and Nike will be doing. I've seen the iridescent on a lot of upcoming shoes that we'll get into at a later point, but I think these are clean. I'm not a fan of the silhouette, but if you are, maybe you're a ball player or you just like the Air Jordan 34, I could see this being a clean sneaker to pick up. All-Star Weekend will be held in Chicago this year, and that brings us into our next kind of group of shoes, because in combination with Chicago and some of their artists, Nike has created a collection of shoes that I want to talk about because I think some of them are kind of cool. The first shoe in this pack is the Air Jordan 10 Wings, and this will be releasing on the 12th of February. Now, this shoe disappointed a lot of people because it is so plain. I think that it's not a bad shoe, but I wouldn't spend $190 on it. Like, they didn't push it far enough for me to want to go in my pocket and give them $190 for this shoe. For me to do that, it would have needed a little bit more. So I agree with people on that front, but I don't think that the shoe is absolutely trash. I like the color piping and stuff like that, and if I could get this shoe below retail, I would consider it. The next shoe is the Air Jordan 1 Mid in collaboration with Sheila Rashid. Hopefully I said her name right. And it is an Air Jordan 1 in like this suede gray. It looks kind of cool, and then the toe box is dipped in purple paint. I like it. Would I rock it? No, I don't think that it would really fit into my style or where I think my style is kind of leaning towards right now, but I do think that it's a solid shoe. But again, this one is going to be a pass for me personally. This next shoe is where the heat and the hype really kick up, and that is the Air Jordan 5 in collaboration with Virgil Abloh, or the Off-White 5 if you want to call it that as well. Now this shoe I do think is really dope. I think that what they did where they gave it the age treatment, because this shoe looks like an Air Jordan 5, just like a black metallic, just aged over time, like 10 years. Like these look like what your shoes would look like after you ran them into the ground and you've been wearing them for like 5 years straight. They've been your daily drivers, your daily beaters, and that's what this shoe looks like. It gives me those vibes, and I'm really feeling that, especially straight out of the box, to have that look. I'm happy with the way that this shoe turned out. I think that they killed it. Yet another Off-White collab for the books. I think the hype around this one is gonna be D's, so definitely be on it on release day so that you can try and cop for retail, because people are really going to be cracking heads for this one. And I think with all that being said, of course you can tell it's definitely a cop for me. Lastly, in this Chicago collaborations pack, we have this Aerospace 720 in combination with Lyrical Lemonade. Now I've been following Lyrical Lemonade for quite some time now. I think they're dope. It gives off a young futuristic vibe that's very in line with the silhouette that they chose, and I think given the silhouette that they chose, they did a really good job. However, I personally think that the Aerospace 720 is trash, so I will be passing. I'm not even gonna attempt to get these, and I think it's gonna be really a lot of die-hard Lyrical Lemonade fans who do go for this one, but I don't see any like regular sneakerheads, sneaker collectors, or just light sneaker wearers really going for this one, because of the colors that are used and just the model is really not for everybody. Especially at the high price tag of $210, that shit could stay right on the shelf. Nike has also announced their Black History Month pack, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.